Welcome to the Robotics and Automation Podcast by Suitbro, where we explore the latest trends, challenges, and technologies that are revolutionizing the world of robotics and automation alongside industry experts. Welcome to the Robotics and Automation Podcast. We have today Miguel de Sebastián, General Manager at DTA. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for the invitation. I'm really proud to be here today.
We have finally been able to do it. You are a very busy businessman, so thank you for joining us, making the time to be with us. So I want to start with something very simple. Who is Miguel de Sebastián? Where are you coming from?
I'm from Madrid, and I think I'm a person with a lot of passion for what I'm doing. And I think this has been since I was really, really young. So I have always looking for challenges, and basically DTA and my family are my main challenges.
Okay. How did you get into engineering?
Well, it's funny because I'm a naval architect, so supposedly I should know how to design vessels or ships. But the funny thing is that my father, it's a naval architect also, but also from my mother's family, it's a well-known family of naval architects. So I decided to be a naval architect, but I was not really sure if I wanted to work in a shipyard. But at the same time, DTA, the company that I work for, means Desarrollo de Técnicas para Astilleros. So we have been always really close to the shipbuilding industry, although I have never worked in the shipbuilding industry.
Was it difficult to join a family company?
I think always joining a family company has the two sides. For one side, it's quite easy because my father has been always my boss. So at the end, when your father is your boss, when you make mistakes, always, the way you are punished are different. But at the same time, you have like a backpack that you have to carry the responsibility to continue and make to grow a business that belongs to the family, and it's a company that has been there for 52 years. So I mean, it has been a lot of responsibility for me.
So DTA, I would say, is well known right now. It's one of the three companies that is building products in your category in the whole world. I've seen projects you have done for the Ariane space rocket, for other companies. But how did it start, DTA?
It's also a very interesting industry because at the beginning DTA was a sales company selling products from others in Spain. So we were agents of different product manufacturers from Germany, from Italy, and one of those companies was a company doing similar things as DTA. And we were having a big project for Astilleros Españoles, existing Navantia right now. And this company, German company, went to bankrupt.
Wow.
So we had to finish that work because we had that contract. So my father hired the German engineers producing those machines that were fired, but they created their own engineering bureaus. So we finished that project with those German engineering bureaus or firms. So we decided, okay, this has worked. Why do not we do not start doing DTA brand, and we use the German engineering? So we started doing that, and it was working. And I remember my father always visiting clients was like, we are German engineering made in Spain. And basically, when I started at the company, me and Ignacio Aguirre, that is my right hand, all these years, and it's our right now chief operational manager. We were both engineers, and we wanted to be engineers. So we push my father, hey, why don't we start doing engineering? We want to be engineers. So at that time, we always come with a suit and a tie, but we wanted to be engineers. So my father said, okay, just to try to calm my son. They let us buy software for designing in 3D, and we started doing our first projects that we were only doing the mechanical design, but we were still subcontracting the electrical design and the software. So step by step, we always, like, when you are in a family-owned company, you always do small steps, but I think always in the right direction. So we were very careful, but at that time we hired also electrical designer that I met in one of our jobs. Vicente Rivera is still with us. So we started to do also our electrical design, but still the software we were subcontracting. So this has been like a step by step that the team of DTA that when I started, we were 7 person, and right now we are 67. So, well, it has been a lot of years where we have been doing step by step and becoming what we are right now. You see, I as a joke, I never thought that I was going to have like assembly shop like the one you are seeing now, and a warehouse. For me, it was very funny to have a warehouse. Like, always with my clients, I see a warehouse, someone managing a warehouse with a lot of stock parts. And well, now, of course, we have a very big warehouse where we manage all the parts for our machines.
What is DTA doing today?
DTA, the word that we use to explain what DTA do is we do a special mobile robotics. So we are only doing a special. Traditionally, special has been heavy, and I would say that heavy it's where our clients are more interested to have like heavy duty transporters, but also we do a special because it requests a tailor-made design that you cannot find as a catalog product in the market.
Moving robots have not been with us for a long time. So when did DTA start producing mobile robots?
Well, it's a little bit tricky because also our manual transporters, we use the word like mobile robotics because there's a lot of software inside. So although they are moved with a remote control, they are really smooth and they have, well, the technology to, we like to call them robots. But it's true that I think we make our first AGV for aerospace industry like 16 years ago. Okay. So although we are doing but a big portion of our production is mobile robots. The reality is that we are coming from a remote control battery-driven platform to what is now the trend in the market is go for automation. So right now, perhaps 50-50 of what we are producing, 50 is full automatic solutions compared to manual or semi-automatic mobile robots.
How many projects has DTA delivered?
There's a little bit difference between a project and robots.
Okay.
But we have in the market right now around 500 machines.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What have been the biggest challenges in terms of projects that DTA has solved?
Every project is a challenge. I mean, we have done very challenging projects. It's true that last years we are invited to work in even bigger challenges, but for example, I feel really proud, and all my team is really proud with the project, the machines that we deliver for the Ariane 6 project. So it's a project that we did 4 years ago, but recently we have seen the result. As 2 months ago, we have seen the Ariane 6 rocket being launched in French Guiana. Their DTA make the 4 AGVs, because they are really AGVs. They move in a automatic steering path. So they move nearly 1 kilometer from the final assembly to the launching pad, where we even help to the verticalization of the rocket, communicating with a crane. That was a big, we feel really proud, but we have also done nice projects.
How does a project like that start? Do you get a call and, hey, I need 4 HVs for a huge rocket?
In that case, the client has ideas. So normally you receive a request for quotation, and sometimes they are open to, do not specify completely what they want. They just need a solution. So there's where DTA are really, we have a lot of expertise there. So we are really good giving solutions. So the client has a problem, and we come with the solutions. I think there we are really, really good giving what the client wants. Okay, so not always the solution for the client should be the more sophisticated. So we always try to give the best advice for the movement or the material handling that they need. So not always should be the more expensive solution. It should be the appropriate for the application, depending on the number of movements that you have to make per hour, per day, per shift. So we also check the money that makes worth the investment for our clients. And regarding the Ariane 6 project, we worked there with a company from Switzerland, Acco Technologies. So they send this request for price, and we work with them really close to produce the different solutions for that Ariane 6 project.
You're moving a very expensive piece of equipment.
Sometimes I do not realize what I prefer not to think about that. It could be, if I really know what the price of a rocket,
How do you design for that?
Well, we design because we have a lot of experience, and working in DTA, we have the best team. So of course, when we design, we take in consideration what are we going to move. We also move, for example, nuclear waste. So when you are going to move nuclear waste, everything is checked. A lot of documentation is prepared. So sometimes we do not only design products, we produce a lot of paperwork that should be needed for the validation of the project.
What other projects are of interest?
We have, it's funny because we could do projects moving a rocket, moving nuclear waste. As I said, I think in the aerospace industry we start to have a name, or we are a reference for this special mobile robotics. We work a lot with Airbus, that always has been a good client for us, and they have always trust in what we are doing. Last year we did a very interesting project for a soccer stadium.
Okay.
Where our machines move the field of the stadium, so of the arena. So with our machines, they are able to change the field, take it out from the stadium, so they can do concerts or any event. And that was a very challenging project.
Wow, impressive. What are the key reasons why companies are choosing DTA?
If you select DTA, it's because you are doing a smart move. Okay, selecting DTA, you make the smart move of selecting us, and then we will make the smart move for the client, giving the best or the appropriate solution. I think the main reasons why our clients select us, I think having 50 years of experience, it's important. So clients know that these people have not started recently in a garage and are producing mobile robots. So we have a lot of experience, and we have always really good clients. So our reference are always with top clients related in as I said, aerospace, all car manufacturers have machines from DTA involved in nuclear, in steel mills. So all our clients have like a name, and I think that helps a lot to our clients seeing the reference. I think we sell also quality. We don't want to compete on price. Of course, price is really important for our clients, but we don't like to compete on price. We want to compete in the solution and on the quality of the product that we are delivering to our clients.
You either compete in innovation or you compete in price, so you have to choose.
Yes. I think if a client selects or wants a DTA product and his first driver is the price, then perhaps DTA is not the correct. Because, the solution should be the solution. And if you put quality in what you are doing, it's not going to be cheap. And think also that we do special products. So at the end, there's man hours with top quality engineers that are putting their skills on the product. So, I don't want to compete on price.
Can a company that is designing, manufacturing in Spain compete worldwide?
Worldwide? I think we really compete in the world. So, it's...
How do you do it?
It happened suddenly because DTA was a company selling mainly in Spain. So with this transformation of the company, when we started to produce our own machine, suddenly we started to have orders in France, in Germany, and it was, hey, we do not sell in Spain, so we sell out of Spain. Of course, we like to sell in Spain, but perhaps 30% right now only what we produce is being used in Spain. Sometimes we sell companies in Spain, but the product is leaving Spain.
What is the biggest object that your robots have moved? Or heaviest?
Heaviest, we have products working in shipyards where we move up to 1,000 tons.
Okay.
Normally we do synchronized transporters. We are really good doing this type of tandem operated machines where they have to move synchronized with safety communication between the machines. So I think
wired or wireless?
We do wired and wireless. We have developed our own wireless system, but in some cases, you have always to have the wire as imagine a shipyard, military shipyard. Not always you can use Wi-Fi, or there could be reasons where the communication is not good to work only wireless. But yes, I think this project in moving this soccer stadium arena, each self was 1,200 tons.
Wow.
Moving synchronized with millimeter precision.
How do you ensure safety of the robots?
Safety, it's the first characteristic of a robot. Without safety, there could not be a full autonomous robot. So safety is the key. You have to start with the safety and how to design the safety on the machines. Of course, there's a regulation that you have to comply with, but you always start in a full automatic solution with the safety. And then you have to manage. We have, as we move, for example, a big fuselage line, and we move, the diameter of an airplane, but the load that we are moving perhaps has, 5 meters tall. So you cannot control the safety of what is happening. Mm-hmm. You can protect the people, the persons, but not protect the tool itself. So we are able to do full automatic solutions, but there's a validation with a dead man switch. So there's one guy that is It's like the human robot that controls the safety of the operation.
Maybe the future can be done in different ways, no?
Yes, I mean I think in the moment that the safety technology improves, there will be. The mobile robot industry will move forward to other areas of improvement. For example, outdoors. I would say that outdoors is still safety right now is what is slowing down, the possibility of the mobile robot sector to improve. I mean, there's all the logistics between buildings in factories is huge, so there will be a big improve in the moment the safety it's improved. Right now there are safety elements working outdoors, but they are not as it should be to make the industry grow as it should be.
Okay. You mentioned for the first time now one word that is very important, which is logistics. We have been talking about the DTA as a manufacturer of moving robots, special moving robots, but moving robots are part of logistics and intralogistics. Is DTA only providing the product, or are you also involved in the design of the application?
I mean, we like to work on the application, but because the application always comes with a request from a client. So at the end, we have to build the application. It's true that for pure logistics, DTA do not have a solution like a forklift for moving pallets, and we don't want really to enter in that market. But in logistics, for example, we have shuttle trailers to move a lot of pallets from one building to the other. So we want to enter in that market in the niche product, and that's an example. Okay, you have to be in a supermarket from one building, from building to building. So you have to move, and right now they are moving hundreds or thousands of pallets by forklifts, or they loaded a trailer and they have to unload. So manually driven, you have one guy there, the traffic. So what we do is a shuttle that you load the pallets, and then you send the shuttle full of pallets to another door, and automatically open the door. So the people it's like the two buildings are connected.
One of the big challenges right now in intralogistics is the mix of human and manually operated machines with automated ones. Have you seen a surge in the demand of more automated machines, for example, in automotive?
In the projects that we are doing right now, we are involved in some projects in the aluminium, where the idea is that we will have communication between manual operated machines and automatic machines. That's something that, it has to work together, but at the same time, it's not as easy as I think people say that it is. I mean, it's not, because taking decisions, for example, in our case, we have clients that request this obstacle avoidance. No, it's a typical feature that all people want to have the clients want to have in their specification, and the machine should have obstacle avoidance. And when you are moving, a 30-ton coil, I'm not sure if you want to have obstacle avoidance because someone, was watching the phone in the middle of a path. So definitely, if you need this obstacle avoidance and there are manual operated machines like forklifts, there should be a communication. If not, it will be a mess. So I'm a little bit of the old school of AGVs, in the sense that I think that the path and a fully controlled route is better than having a chaotic system with the products that DTA is producing. But we will see. Definitely, I said that I'm from the old school, but everything related to localization or safety, we have a research team that we are always innovating. We want to test any new sensor, any new technology that appears in the market. We want to be the first to test So we want to be so we read a lot. I like to read a lot the news related to mobile robotics. The other day I saw a company producing. They are going to make a sonar to make a map of the floor. So mapping the floor, you will be able to localize yourself. For me, that will be a game changer. So I contacted them and I said, hey, I want to be the first one testing that. Because at the end, that's part of the core of DTA is to be always innovative. So we want to be always like in the edge of technology, and we want to be part of that change.
Where do you see the future of DTA?
That's a good question. So I think that since I started, I have a dream, and my dream is. I want DTA being the leader in the world in the special mobile robotics. So, I mean, we are on the way, we are on the path to get to do that, but we still, I mean, to be the leader, you don't only have to look like you are the leader, you have to be the leader, and you have to work as a leader, and we are on the way, but I see DTA, I mean, we want to be always focus in this special mobile robotics.
DTA has been recently become part of Enerpack. Is this part of this vision?
Absolutely. I mean, I think this is very good news for DTA and for our future. I think it's the best partner that we could find. The previous owners decided to sell the company, but for them it was very important to select the correct partner. At the end, it has been a company 50 years of life, and they wanted to continue. So it was very important for them, the future of the company, their employees. So it was a decision that the family or the previous owners decided and work a lot to selecting the correct one. Me as general manager, for me, it's really good. It's really good news. I'm excited okay, to have a partner that share the same values as DTA. We do special, we do quality, we look for our employees, and sharing those, I'm sure that we will get to that. And the owners of DTA, they have a clear vision to make DTA to grow and to become the leaders in the world doing this special mobile robotics.
Now, with an even bigger financial backing, DTA could get even into bigger projects. So what would be the dream project that you would like to see DTA inside?
I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, is having the support of a big group, it's important for our clients. We have made quotation of projects of 8 million euros, 9 million euros, and the turnover of DTA was 15. So our clients say, hey, you are going to make one project that is half of the revenues of DTA. That could be risky. Of course, I mean, it's a question that you have to make. I think having Enerpack in our pack, it will make us go to bigger projects, and our clients will be very happy to do it. Which projects?
Miguel de Sebastián, personally, which project you will be excited to see DTA inside?
I mean, of course, everything related to aerospace, I like a lot.
SpaceX, maybe next.
Yes, I was going to say, I am a real supporter of Elon Musk. You know, I was
all engineers.
Yes. I remember when he sent with the Falcon X, he sent the car to the space with David Bowie in the music. We were working in this Ariane 6 project. So, I mean, I remember all the family were sitting at home seeing the video directly in YouTube, and it was like, shit, what has happened here? So I mean, for me, it will be really nice to work for SpaceX. For me, it will be a dream. Although it's true that right now DTA works for Tesla. We are make a few projects for them.
Are the projects public, or can we know a little bit about it?
I mean, basically we have made transporters for the battery factory. So it's a really simple. They are omnidirectional remote control die cards with a 15-ton capacity, and now we are doing a project also for putting a special equipment inside an oven with a very specific push-pull system to make easier the maneuver for the Tesla employees.
Are they Tesla branded?
Well, it's you could. There's some videos in internet, so they let us put the Tesla logo in the. They are really nice. I like them.
Is it in Texas or?
It's in Texas.
The Mega factory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's impressive. That's
Impressive.
So, what's the integration plan with Enerpack?
Of course, there's a path for the integration with Enerpack, and we are excited to be. We are really. Right now, we are part of Enerpack family, so there's an integration process. For the moment, DTA will continue as it is with its brand working by its own, but of course having the support of Enerpack. I mean, we have to be 100 people here in 3 years, basically because we want to improve, of course, our sales. So we have a clear assembly process of our machines here in this factory in Madrid. So basically, people from assembly will come to the. I mean, we have to increase the number of people, working people, mechanical assembly, electrical assembly, people doing the startup of our machines. So definitely, we have a kind of software application engineer that needs to put in operation all our machine tested, because it's very important for us to test all our machines prior to send to the client. Also, we have milestone with our clients that we have to test everything here. And of course, we will improve also people in the engineering department. Although we want to focus, we want to leverage the products that we already have made that are really a catalog product. So the idea is to work on having a real catalog of products that we can sell to our clients as a catalog product. Mm-hmm. So fully standard, but when DTA says a standard, it not means that it's not a special. So it's a special product.
Special standard product.
Standard, exactly. Special standard product. That's it. So we have a team of people working on that to working because standardizing the product, it's not only related to design, it's with all the process since we make a quotation till the machine is delivered to our clients.
Do you think DTA is ready for scaling up?
We have been working a lot for that. I think since COVID or before COVID, we were working in our mind to scale up the company. Scaling because naturally more clients were coming to us, not really looking for them. So, we were in the process of scaling up. So we started from the end to the beginning. At the end is, let's see, the assembly, the testing of our. So we make some changes in production, but we make big changes in DTA. In all the departments, in purchasing, project management, in the engineering department, in after sales, we have been preparing everything till the end. At the end, is the sales. So right now we have a plan to increase the sales. So let's say that it will make no sense to increase the sales department, to put more effort on that if the rest is not ready. So we have been working from the end to the beginning. At the end, everything starts with an inquiry from a client. So we have left that for the end. So I'm sure that we are ready for that.
If you look on Google Maps around the area, you see big names like Indra, and they have some aerospace facilities close to here. Has this been like an unfair advantage for DTA to be able to have better suppliers? Suppliers, for example, that are used to work with aerospace or big companies.
I mean, being in Torrejón, I think has been one of the Torrejón de Ardoz. It's a city in Madrid, and I think was one of the best decisions that we took in these small steps that I told you at the beginning, coming to DTA, to Torrejón de Ardoz, so to bring DTA was a really big step that we thought a lot. I have a brother working here in Torrejón, and he told us about the opportunity to have a assembly area. So we decided to move, and we had no idea of doing or having people doing assembly. Normally we always subcontract all the assembly, always we have subcontractors, and at that time we decided, okay, we have to go in this direction. So we rented an area that now belongs to DTA, and we also bought a second building where we are situated right now. So moving to Torrejón was really by luck, because one of my brothers was working here, but it was we are located 15 minutes from the airport, really good suppliers around for manufacturing, standard suppliers. So we are really happy to be here in this North Madrid industrial area. So I think we are all really happy being here in Torrejón de Ardoz.
DTA has been a history of success, I would say, and I hope that there will be many more years of success. How do you see the industry in Spain for the next years?
Spain has a tradition of industry, but we still need to focus again. I mean, we have really good engineers, we have a really good workers, we have this capacity of being flexible, and we have to leverage that. I think here what we need is good politicians that have a clear view for the future. We have to work a lot, perhaps in not people only being engineers. Perhaps most of the people want to be or go to the university. There's something in between that for me it's very important. In other countries like Germany, they have,
or technical.
Yeah, technical school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think it's very important to have people ready to work, not only designing but also to produce. And we have been always a reference in the automotive industry, and we still have to work to continue being leaders.
On a personal level, are you ready for some extra trips to the US?
I am looking. I already have a lot of plans to travel to the USA in the next months. But also, we have nice projects running. I'm general manager, but also like to do like special sales that I'm involved, and I need to visit some important DTA clients in the next. So I will be traveling a lot for the next months, year. But I like to do it. I mean, I think it's a message. I don't know if I have this opportunity to give a message. I think if you want in your life that new things happens in your life, you have to go away from the comfort place. I don't know how to say.
Comfort zone.
Comfort zone. So
if you want something different to happen, you have to start making different things, right?
Absolutely. So people sometimes want that things happen doing every day the same. So if you want that new things happen to you, you have to start doing different things. And I think that's very important.
Who are the people that you believe should be mentioned for the success of DTA?
I'm going to say a few. my father, of course. He is the one that created all this. So for me, it has been always my reference, and he's still my reference. My brother Gonzalo, that we have been, giving our life to this company. Ignacio Aguirre, but I don't want to put many names because I really have a team of people. So I feel really, really proud for all the workers of DTA. And the success of this is definitely because of the people that works at DTA. Okay, they are the ones that have made the changes, not me or the management team. It has been all people involved, from the manager to a guy, I don't know, putting stickers in a machine. So we work as a team. I would say also my wife, that she has always, give a lot of effort for me traveling or arriving home tired. So not always giving the best quality time for my family. And a mention, of course, to my friend, really good friend Javier Miguelez, that helped me a lot during the last years. So Javier Miguelez, he has been working with us, but I call him a friend because, when I have a problem, I have a phone call from Javier. So it's like magic. And he has been a support for me in the last years.
Thank you very much, Miguel, for joining us, and hope to see you back soon.
It has been a real pleasure being here with you. I enjoy a lot. And hopefully there will be a next time that you will invite me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.